friends. Now I will show you how to assemble the PC. These are the components. This is the DVD-ROM. This is the SMPS power supply, switch mode power supply, and this is the main board, motherboard, PCB, printed circuit board. It's also called as printed circuit board. And this is the hard disk, and these are the SATA cables. And now I will show you how to assemble it. First of all, I will install motherboard on my PC, on my cabinet, this one. Fix the motherboard in the cabinet. I have fixed it. Now I take the screws of the motherboard. These are the screws, and I screw it. I have installed it, motherboard. All the screws, and look at this, motherboard is properly connected to the cabinet. Now I take the SMPS switch mode power supply, and you see the lots of connectors. And I also repeat, this is called as ATX power connector. ATX stands for Advanced Technology Extended, and it's a 24 pin connector. It's used to provide power supply to the motherboard. It's the main connector which provides power supply to the motherboard. This is called as SATA power connector, and it is used to provide power supply to the hard disk, to the SATA hard disk. Look at this. And it also contains 4 wires. One is yellow, another is black, third one is red, and fourth one it is black. Yellow wire gives plus 12 volt of power, and red wire gives plus 5 volt of power, and these two black wires are ground in nature. This connector, this one, it's called as Molex connector. Molex. It is also used to provide power supply to the hard disk, but which type of hard disk? It's called as it's an old type of hard disk was called as PATA. PATA stands for Parallel Advanced Technology Attachment, and this is the new type of hard disk. This is called as SATA, Serial Advanced Technology Attachment. That's now I install the power supply on my PC. Look at this, I fix it. Where are my screws? These are my screws. Connected this SMPS. Now I connect the hard disk. This is hard disk. Now I connect it. Now we have carefully installed hard disk SMPS motherboard. Now the most important point I will tell you, it is for giving the proper connection. First of all, this is the ATX power connector, and it will provide power supply to the motherboard, and I will connect it to the ATX power supply which is on the motherboard slot, this one. Another component, another connection I will tell you, this one. This is for CPU fan. It provides power supply to the CPU fan. I connect it on the motherboard. Now I have to give the power supply to the hard disk. This is the SATA power connector, and I connected this connector to the hard disk, and it gives power supply to the hard disk drive. And this is some internal wires of a cabinet. I will show you one by one. This is for audio jack, and I connect it to the motherboard. Now this is the USB which is in the internal of your cabinet, internal connection of your cabinet USB. This is this type of USB port, this type of connector, and it can I connected this connector to the motherboard. USB 1 and another is USB 2. Now I demonstrate these types of cables. These are very important types of cables. This is also printed, this cable. This is power SW. SW means switch. This is used for powering on the PC. When you press this power button, your computer turns on. This is for that. When you reset your PC, restart your PC, and this connector is for that. It is reset PC. This is the reset button. If these are missing, your computer cannot on, or it will not reset. And this one, this is HDD LED, hard disk drive LED power. If it is not connected to the motherboard, you will not show the HDD light on your computer. Now I connect these connectors to the motherboard. Look at this. I connect these connectors: power, reset, power LED, and HDD LED to the motherboard. Now I connect SATA power connector, SATA hard disk to the motherboard. This is the SATA for data transmission from motherboard to the hard disk. One end of the bus is connected to the hard disk and another end is connected to the motherboard SATA port. This is all about I connected these connectors. Now I check my PC, is it working fine or not. I have connected this PC to the monitor and all of its components. Now I start the PC. My PC is starting. Look at this, starting Windows. That means it works fine. Thanks for watching this assembling and disassembling of PC, and it works fine. Thanks a lot.